I'm Ayeshinaye Smith, and this is a Monday Morsel. Today we're going to talk about expunctions. 1 in 4 North Carolinians have criminal records. This creates devastating collateral consequences that may impact opportunities such as housing and employment. To help combat these collateral consequences, North Carolina passed the Second Chance Act in June of 2020. The governor stated that this bill will give people who make amends for their past mistakes the opportunity to clear their records, and that the bill offers the opportunity and a path to good jobs and brighter future. The Second Chance Act expands eligibility for expunging nonviolent criminal convictions, as well as automatically expunging certain dismissed and not guilty charges. Before the bill was passed, only one nonviolent, non-DWI misdemeanor could be expunged if the set requirements were met. Now, the Second Chance Act will allow expungement for multiple offenses after 7 years of good behavior. The Second Chance Act also allows individuals to petition for dismissed or not guilty charges and raise the age convictions. Prosecutors can now bring about expungement petitions. Certain misdemeanor and felony charges that are dismissed or not guilty on or after December 1st of 2021 will be automatically expunged. This means that individuals will not have to file for expungement petitions with the court to remove certain dismissed charges from their record. If you're petitioning for an expunction for charges not resulting in conviction for one or multiple dismissals, even if you have a felony conviction, the court may order an expungement. If you're petitioning for an expunction for charges not resulting in conviction for a finding of not guilty or not responsible for one or multiple offenses, the court may order an expungement. If you're petitioning for an expunction for one nonviolent misdemeanor, you must meet the following requirements. You can file after 5 years from the date that you were convicted or that your active sentence, probation, or post-release has been served. You cannot have any other felony or misdemeanor convictions and no outstanding restitution or civil judgments. If you're petitioning for an expunction of more than one nonviolent misdemeanor, you must meet these requirements. Very similar to the ones above, however, there must have been a 7-year period after the date you were convicted or your active sentence, probation, or post-release has been served. And that you cannot have any other convictions that would be excluded from expunction eligibility, and you cannot have any conviction during the 7-year period and no outstanding restitution or civil judgments. If you're petitioning for expunction for one nonviolent felony, you must meet those similar requirements, but there's a 10-year period before you can file after you have been convicted or your sentence, probation, or post-release has been served. You cannot have any other convictions that would have excluded you from having expunctions, and you cannot have any convictions during that 10-year period, as well as no outstanding civil restitution or judgments. Expunctions have to be looked at on a case-by-case basis. If you would like help determining whether you may be eligible, please reach out to us at www.smithomegas.com. We're more than happy to help.